Our Local 10 community relations team has embarked on a really exciting project. And, you know, we've really been taking on a lot of projects throughout the year, but this one's really special. Many of them we simply couldn't do without the help of all of you, our viewers.
So many people getting involved. A case in point is a neighborhood park we built a little more than 9 years ago. It all started with a report from our very own Glenna Milberg, who's joining us now live from Northwest Miami-Dade to tell us all about it. Good morning, Glenna.
Good morning. Oh, that seemed like a lifetime ago, and I'll tell you all about that. Green Street, that is the project. This is Green Street. At the moment, this is Gratigny Plateau Park, where right now a tree giveaway is going on. This line of people that everybody's going to receive a tree of their choice, a flowering tree. And aside from that, we are doing some planting today in this park, which has been a park for about 10 years. Again, more on that in a minute. We are planting 300 trees along with Vera, Cadillac, Buick, GMC Hummer, and Miami-Dade Parks and Recreation. This park has been so hopping this morning, not only with this, but people who come out every morning to exercise and kids who play in the playground all across, right off the Gratigny Parkway in the neighborhood along 117th Street. So about 10 years ago, this looked so different than it looks right now, and it has been a long road, and I want to give you a little bit of a sense of what that was like. It was April 2012.
That's a lot. That's too long.
When I discovered Gratigny Plateau Park, the name on paper did not match the reality. Before me, there were no swing sets, no slides, no kids playing. You see a swing set here?
No.
See any slides here?
No.
That's a park?
One little boy I met described it best.
It's not a playground, it's just an empty field.
Gratigny Plateau Park, comprised of 3 parcels of land in the neighborhood, was barren and unsightly. It sat in this sad state for decades. A lack of funding and resource had prevented its development.
Hopefully one day you want to look across the street, and what do you want to see there? A park.
But Local 10 had a vision. Gratigny Plateau Park, located on Miami-Dade's Northwest 8th Avenue and 117th Street, would live up to its name. I have a great update for you from Gratigny Plateau Park. A follow-up report informed viewers of our undertaking. A call to action was made.
Because it is such a neighborhood park.
A few days later, we met with a reputable South Florida landscape architect and construction firm. They volunteered to lead the building efforts. Miami-Dade Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces would help with fundraising and permitting. In the weeks that followed, we held 2 meetings with residents to incorporate their ideas into the design. By May, this flower rendering was unveiled, symbolizing new life for a community in need.
2, 3.
And in June, the groundbreaking ceremony took place that initiated the next and longest phase of this project, construction. We worked behind the scenes, securing materials, while crews labored tirelessly out in the sun, relocating trees, pouring concrete, installing 900 linear feet of perimeter fencing, assembling the playground and exercise equipment, laying down 22,000 square feet of sod, planting more than 24 shade trees and blooming shrubs. Finally, 2 years later, August of 2014, Gratigny Plateau Park was open for all to enjoy.
Jack Hardy's, Royal Garcia's, and there you go!
From emptiness to an environment lush with beauty and infinite possibilities.
Are you excited to have this park?
Yes.
Very excited. Are you excited to have this park?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Gratigny Plateau Park is now much more than a name. It's a dream come true. So now you see why we are so vested in this park. What is this, silver buttonwood?
Yes.
That's a shade tree.
Yeah, well, yes, it could be a shade or a tree or a hedge.
Is that going in your yard?
Absolutely.
Yes. There are 250 trees giving away here, but 300 about to be planted in the next few hours all around Gratigny Plateau Park. We have dozens of Local 10 volunteers here. We have Vera, Cadillac, Buick, GMC here. We have Miami-Dade Parks here. And aside from being a beautiful park, great exercise, great fun, this has really been building a community, and that's what parks are all about. And we are so happy that we were able to be part of making this happen. So stick around for the next couple of hours, and I think you'll see like a little progress here. So I'll send it back to you at the moment.
And so, Glenna, before you go, it truly is so amazing to see the journey, a full circle moment, I'm sure, for you. Can you just speak a little bit to that, from the start where it was basically this empty lot, and here we are now, a full park, a flourishing park, and certainly just so wonderful for kids?
And Alex, if you told me it was 10 years ago, I would have said, huh? Because to me in my head, it was, well, a lifetime ago in some respects, but last month in others, and you know how that goes. But we were doing a story in this neighborhood literally about something totally unrelated, and I passed by, and you can see this is a beautiful neighborhood, and a lot of kids live here, and a lot of families have lived here for decades, and these lots right in the middle of the neighborhood were dumping grounds, literally, and I had looked to see who owned them in the county records, and I saw that they called it a park. So I literally went to bust the Parks Department director saying, what do you mean you're calling this a park? And he immediately said, oh, I know it's terrible. We don't have the money to do this, and and I felt, oh my gosh, we're so bad. So called the boss, and our news director, Bill Bahovy, was on it in a moment. We kind of made the county promise they would avoid some of the bureaucracy for us that county governments are known for, and I'm not quite sure that happened, but 10 years later, you'll see the grand opening 10 years later. It's just such a dream come true and such a source of pride for us, our labor of love, and so happy we were able to do this for this community.
It's just so cool, it's just really, really a good thing to see.
And something tells me this is only the beginning, Glenna. Thank you so much. We'll check back in with you a little bit later.
Wow.